Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody had a great Christmas and hope everybody's looking forward to even better celebration of the new year coming in. I couldn't think of a better way to kind of close out my year in here with this live than Ben from Kratos decided that he was going to help with my year-end giveaway, donated a nice magnet and already shipped it out. I know that Randy already received that and he was on prompt and on time, but stepped up for no good real reason, decided that he wanted to help me out and signed up to be an affiliate for Kratos. I went out and got the magnet fish just the other day a little bit because it was nice and warm. And this company has really kind of taken over the magnet fishing scene in my mind by, really quick like. And we're going to talk a little bit about that here in just a minute or two. I'm going to blow through some chat here really fast to let some of the people show up that's coming that I know is going to be here. And let's see if I can get through chat a little bit better today than normal because I'm sometimes awful slow. But as far as it goes, we're going to, at the end of the day today, we're going to bring up several of the Kratos current affiliates that have been there for a hot minute. Most of the people I talk to on a weekly basis anyway. So it's just going to be a big hangout session before it's all said and done today. But we have got the chats rolling today. Want to say hi to Tim, Alley Cat Treasures. He was the first one in here today, followed by Willie, who's now got his logo up. He's going to be 10-man magnet fishing. When he gets his content going, go over and check it out. That logo that he's got, I hooked him up with. I made it one Friday night, just hanging out a little bit. It was really cool. My good buddy, Nathan Perez. I hope your mama's doing well, sir, getting ready for the new year. Grandma Kelly's Clean Life and Clean Living is in the house as well. Steve from Starry's Lost and Found is in here. I got mail from Steve I haven't had a chance to open yet. We'll see if we get to it today. Don Garza, Relic Reaper Metal Detecting, my good friend just up the road. Appreciate you being in here tonight for a minute, Don. Hillbilly Magnet Fishers in the house as well. Welcome, my friend. I'm glad to see you. Michigan Gems, there's one of your Kratos affiliates for sure. I'm probably a few others in here that I'm not going to hit on time because I just basically started going through the list. Mad Hatter Pops, Funko Pops is in the house tonight. Always show support for a lot of people in our community. Stop by and give his channel a view. Tell him if you go over there and see him live or something, tell him I sent you. Cruising through the chat today. A lot of chatty guys in here every day. Our good friends, PA Relic Hunters, Dave is in the house. I missed your chat there. There it is. Dave is a very good supporter. He's put out some of the best metal detecting videos this year. Hands down, them guys have. PA Relic Hunters. Metal detecting with Randy. There is our grand prize winner for this year. Randy ended up with a set of gold pans and a magnet and has been putting out some stellar content of late. Check us out, hashtag Monday Digs, and see what all is going on in there. He will be kicking us off this next Monday. Randy's been absolutely killing it. Congratulations. The man has been doing some good finds. He's been doing good work, and he's been lucky. I seen he won another giveaway else from somebody else too. Metal detecting with Randy. Oh, let's see. Going through here a little bit. My goodness, there's so many folks chatting here. Pond Scum Magnet Fishing, Miss Kathy Johnson. I'm pretty sure she's another one of the Kratos affiliates that's in our chat a lot. Miss Kathy, nice to see you in here tonight. Glad you're here. Janine's Finds is in the house as well. Thank you for stopping by, Janine's Finds. Other side of the boat, Mr. Jerry is another one of our winners in here. I'm going to catch up on these chats here in just a second. But those of you that are throwing up the stickers in the super chats, thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. I will get to you in a second. Good Lord. Plugs for Days is in the house as well. Thank you for stopping in. Hope you enjoy the show tonight because it's going to be good. Our bro JP's Lawns and More. JP's in the house. JP's Bar is always kicking it every Saturday night. I'm asleep usually, though. I'm getting old. I go to bed. He's later than me. Etten Beach Treasure is in the house. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for coming in. Glad you could make it. Going to cruise on down a little further. Can I keep my eye on the clock today? Lots to get to today. Lots to get to. Oh. I hate it when I get to the long stretch where everybody's just talking. I don't quite see the new names that's coming up. I like to see some of the comments, so that's why I kind of do it this way. Johnny Small Pepper is in the house. Dude, as always, he's in here supporting all these channels as well. I like hot stuff, and he makes me nervous what he eats. Fat Magnet Guy's in the house. What's up, bro? Nice to see you. Jeff's Obsessions, another name that's been in here quite a bit lately and supporting a lot of channels, plus his own. Dwayne Wampler is in the house. What is up, Dwayne? Thank you. I hope you're doing well yourself, my friend. Hope you and your family's good. Cruising through. Man. Iron Antler Adventures. Another one of my winners from my 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. Big supporters. Glad you guys can stop by tonight. Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting's in the house as well. Nice to see you. Thank you for being in here. Everybody, you see these guys, definitely, if you don't know the names, go click on them and say, hey, Treasure Hunting with Swifty just won a huge giveaway from Garrett. Dropped a video on it, got a gold coin. Swifty's the man. And a new Garrett carrot, I believe. There's my other boy, PD Sandigger. PD is closing in on 500. Looking for a little help, guys. There's Mark from Ram Detecting. Mark just crossed the 1,000 subscriber mark. Show Mark a little bit of love. Go over and check him out. Congratulations, Mark. You've worked really hard for that. Tom Riley's in the house. 616. Mr. Diggs, always glad for Clyde. One of our guests later tonight, Venture to Low. 717's in the house, Orlando. Man, there's just so many names I get so used to talking to every week. Jody Mosby's in the house. Thank you, Jody. My good Magnetic Squash. There's Jason, kind of creeping in from Florida. He'll probably be on later too. There's Wicked Digger. Hope your package makes it okay. I think it should have got there, so just let me know. Dun, dun. Brewers Prospecting, Mr. Jeff. Jeff won a metal detector from Clark's Cove Metal Detecting. Their Christmas giveaway. Jeff's a big winner, and they're going to hand deliver that to him. Video coming soon. Gold Prospecting Outbush with Marky. There's my Australian brother. Hasn't been on much lately, but I've seen him start poking in anymore. Nice to see you, Marky. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate you, brother. Hope you find all them nuggets. Wow. Man, it is a good crowd today. I can't wait to get into this here in just a second. Murph's Magnet Mania is in the house as well. Jim Steele. Miss Bucci Bonita from the Philippines is in the house. She is excellent at getting people together. Awesome live streams. Sweet girl. Always supports. Creating with Miss Karen Wade. Swifty's better half. Going to get down almost to the bottom here. Really cool. And I'm ahead of schedule today. What do you know? I'm never ahead of schedule. I must be going fast today. There she is. Miss Scuba Sonia is in the house. Just got done going over from the Michigan Magnet Man. I dropped a video link in here earlier in the chat. Tanner is pushing. He dropped a video from when we were all magnet fishing together. We had such a good time that weekend. If you get a chance, go check out that video. It's really good. There's Swampy right there. Swamp Rat Nation's in the house. That's another one of the Team Kratos guys. BC Treasure Trails. Whoops, slipped on the keyboard. Thanks, brother. Jason, I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you very much for the help. Jason contributed to all my shipping for the Christmas giveaways and helped me out a bunch. Coastal Casey as well. Hey, Coastal Casey's with Kratos as well. I think we're going to talk about that a little bit, but I think everybody's starting to go that direction a little bit, and that's part of my conversation for today. But heck yeah. And there is Steve from Stories Lost and Found with the super sticker. Steve, I appreciate you, my friend. Helps out very much. All right, let's go. And if I missed you, I apologize. I will see you in a little bit. I'm getting almost to the bottom here. Usually this is about the time we're about full up for the day, so that's perfect. My God, I'm only a minute off. Charlie from AU Guys Prospecting is in the house. Him and Brewers have been running live streams pretty continuously. I think they have one tonight after this one's done. So if you guys want to rate over there and just to see what they have to offer, them two guys make me laugh for sure. All right, I think we're just about there. Just about there. Don't want to miss anybody if I can help it. As I said earlier, thank you guys for all being here tonight. And today is going to be, gotcha, Casey. Well, thank you for coming by. I know you won't be on here too long, but I appreciate you stopping in. Coastal Casey has a great video with Tanner, the Michigan Magnet Man, not that long ago. It was really solid. Has a great channel out there. There's my boys on Apocalypse. Mr. Shanks is in the house, always showing love. He's a podcaster and a writer. Snow Wolf. How are you doing, Snow Wolf? It's nice to meet you. Thank you for stopping in. Mod you up here as soon as I get a chance. Running solo tonight. I'm going to have to get my co-host back in here. I'm going to have to start badgering him before he moves to where his internet's no good. Okay, I think we're just about there. There's Miss Alex that's in the blood. Our other channel has been killing it on sports broadcasting. She's always working to make it better, putting out content. Much love to Miss Alex. Probably one of the better things I ever did in my life right there. For sure. Jersey Ray's in the house. Miss Rachel. Got by your stream a little late yesterday, Rachel, but I got through and watched. Doing better because it's getting that time of year where I can get in and sit down a little bit more. Okay. I didn't see the name I thought I was going to see, so. There's Mr. Tim from Alleycat. Tim, thank you. I appreciate that, brother. You don't know how much that helps make everything go. Michael Owens is in the house. Nice to see you. Don't know what Vor and Go is. It's probably spam, but we'll see. Doesn't look too menacing. All right. Like I was telling you just a few minutes ago, Ben from Kratos Magnetics stepped up to the plate, decided to help out on my Christmas giveaway. I was blessed for him to let me sign up and be a part of their team. And everybody that I've talked to has enjoyed their Kratos magnets this year. I'm going to go ahead and grab him right now. And he looks like today, I don't want to scare anybody, but it looks like he's ready for New Year's. He looks like he is ready to go partying for New Year's. He's happy as heck to be here. Let's go ahead and get up Mr. Ben. There he is.
Yes. Happy Thursday, everyone. Cheers.
See, look at that, man. Dude is comes in. He's got his helmet on. He's ready to rock.
Yes. A lot of new affiliates I see that stop by. Hi, guys. Thanks for being part of the team. We're so happy to have you.
Yeah, we'll talk about a little bit of that here in a second. But what you drinking there today, brother?
So this is a mischievous brown ale from Helltown Brewing. Got the traveling growler is full for tonight.
The traveling growler is full, man. We got a place here where you can go fill up the growler. Every time I go up there, I before I make it home, I'm usually drunk. So there's a lot of solid beers out there. We go to a party town or someplace like that, and I never make it home sober. So it's always a good time.
Oh yeah, I love testing out different breweries.
Oh, you know it. The one that we have around here is and I knew I'd lose it right off the tip of my tongue. I'll think of it here in a second. It's in Cincinnati. It's they got their own brewery, and it's one that we drink a lot of. The Truth is the beer that they sell.
The Truth. I don't think I've had that one.
It's a pretty solid beer. I'll think of the name of it here in just a second, but it's a good one. Usually my problem with drinking is I like it way too much and I drink way too much when I do. So I've slowed down during streams because I got to be able to enunciate words and speak clearly or people are going to hate on me. So,
well, that's why it's great to be a guest.
right. Right on. Hey, freelancing tips for beginners by Christy Angelo. There's another new channel that I've been seeing some of here lately. Thank you for stopping by and supporting. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else that I missed. But yeah, so, first and foremost, more than anything else, I got piddling around a little bit, and then I realized that, at heart, before any of these, before your magnet company, you're just a treasure hunter at heart. What got you started in treasure hunting? Kind of go into that just a little bit about some of the things you did when you were younger.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've been treasure hunting, making a living, I guess, treasure hunting, you could say, for 20 years. That's in a sense my job. My trade is I'm an archaeologist. So I traveled, the country, U.S. mainly, and I've done archaeological digs. Magnet fishing was never too much part of that, but it was a hobby, as with metal detecting. Did that a lot as a hobby. So I kind of always been, hunting for a long time now. Magnet fishing though was just like it was just a hobby that I did on the weekends. I was never like a YouTuber or just never even really filmed a lot of my stuff. Just went out and did it for I think what a lot of people are saying, it's a mental health thing. I think a lot of people are realizing that, like, there's some about magnet fishing that for me it was almost a mental health thing. Plus, you're also trying to get it right. So that's kind of what got me into it's just a hobby I've done years. Sometimes I took a break and wasn't too involved for a year. Then sometimes I'd pick it up for 3 years hard, every weekend. But really it was a hobby of mine that kind of went along with my profession.
So, just to spend a little bit of time on the whole archaeology thing, what were you studying ancient Indian tribes in the United States? Is that where you were focusing?
Yeah, so actually, it was the Ohio River. River Valley is my oddly enough. But my undergrad was in archaeology, a general, North American archaeology, and then I went and got my master's degrees in North American history. So,
man, you're right down my alley.
Right up your alley, brother. Yeah.
I'm just saying because so where we're at, we had to do an archaeological dig because there was I can't remember the name of the type of Indians that were settled where our casinos built, but we had to decide whether or not that was a city or if it was just kind of a camp. They decided we could build there a little further, but just to go through that, I got all the finds and how they actually catalog it. Being an archaeologist is a lot of data and paperwork.
It's very methodical.
Yeah.
It's different than just the general, going out and getting it.
Just briefly, really quick, like some of the places in the United States, besides the valley here that you've been, things that you found on, on finds, have you found dinosaurs or anything? Heck.
So I've worked on burial mounds in southwestern PA, cemetery relocations, a lot of villages, a proto Iroquois village I worked on up in New York. I worked on a lot of stuff. It's weird because I can't, it's like so many cool things, but it's like so many of them, they kind of just like, oh yeah, I did a village, back in, 2013. A lot of cool things, find a lot of things. Mostly it's Native American stuff, it's a pre-contact, but, we do, run the historical sites and stuff as well.
So not to be too selfish here, but, when you go, because there's a couple areas where we metal detect in the river basin, of course, that we have burial mounds that are close. For the early tribes in southern Indiana in this valley, have you ever recovered any metal objects that they were using, and what would those have been? Were they copper?
It would have been the old copper kettles. They would distort those to make projectile points. Napped glass was something. That's when you're starting to get more in the contact kind of period. But once the boomstick came about, so to speak, tribes kind of lost a lot of that technology and those techniques as they became more reliant on European technology. But yeah, we did find, you'll find stuff, that's in the contact period where they started using trade goods that were traded, and they realized, hey, these kettles can really be, made into things.
So in extracting a burial mound, because we have several around here, and what we have around here has already been dug, and I don't even necessarily think they're protected. I'm not going anywhere near a graveyard anyway, but just curious, what did the native tribes that were living here at the time, what did they covet? Did they covet anything as a currency? Did they have precious metals or stones? Was there anything like that you recovered from these types of sites?
Well, I mean, there was wampum. You start looking at different, time periods and what was different to, what was important to different cultures. So you have the wampum, which, form a currency. But really it was, what was important, materials that you can make projectile points with. As far as currency, it was a different kind of society where it wasn't really, money based in a sense. It's kind of, we're all together working here. You do this, you do that. Now, once European trade goods, I'm sure you traded stuff like there are certain things like beads. But really, when you're starting to go back, you weren't, you're really trading raw materials.
Gotcha. Well, like I said, I had to get the opportunity to pique my own interest a little bit here. So there was a couple of things that I was really curious about because of what we see where we live. We can jump out of the archaeology for a back second, come up to the magnet fishing. I read that, you were out finding, and at a certain point in time, you decided that you just weren't content with the magnets and stuff that you were using. Tell us about the end of recreational hunting and then creating this company to make a better product.
Yes. Yeah. So, what would really make someone happy if they could turn their hobby, which really I kind of did with archaeology, but my hobby into, something that, how can I make that more in a hobby? How can I really get immersed in it? Well, one of the things I realized is when I was looking at, I was looking for a superior magnet. And I noticed that the UK was far evolved in their styles of magnets compared to the United States. I couldn't figure it out why these clamps, which are awesome, the 360s, which if you don't know, you will know, why they weren't here in the United States. And it seemed like folks, at least other companies, were content on not, and it's, I don't know, I was just like, wait a minute. Why don't I just sell the magnets that I want to use? I'm sure there's other people that want to use, in the US that want to use clamps, 360s. So I kind of, with me doing this as a hobby for a long time, kind of, knew and not, like, well, I've been doing this for, 8 years. So kind of just looked into it and started the process.
So now you've got I would say a pretty decent sized little business going on here. What it looks like to me is, and I don't know if this is true or not, but it looks like some of the other companies are slowing down, and it's like you just keep picking up steam here. And the main thing that we talk about in this stream more so than anything is community. We're not all metal detectors, we're not all magnet fishers, we're not all prospectors. There's all different types of treasure hunters in here. But what we notice is that what I think brings this group of people back and forth to one another is the fact that we support each other, we help each other, and we do everything we can. Then I saw Kratos Magnetics, and I don't even remember where the first time was that I saw it. Might have been Jacob Parr. Might have been the first time. And then all of a sudden, then I realized, by just doing a little bit of research, months back, that all of a sudden you create this company and now you're picking up all these magnet fishers and you're going out here testing your products, promoting what you have to offer, and everybody's tickled to death with your product. So congratulations on making a solid product. Even more congratulations for really developing a community that loves what you're putting out and is really happy with it. That's got to be kind of gratifying to know that you decided you wanted to do something and now you're having a pretty good level of success with it. Once you realized that you were going to make it and there was little risk involved left in your company, talk about how that made you feel and then how you started developing relationships with all your new affiliates.
Well, I think it's funny because I think a lot of people are wanting to know what the secret to the sauce is. What's up with this Kratos? I'm sure there's, really the secret is that I'm just a treasure hunter guy that happens to own a magnet. I'm you. I'm not a YouTuber, but I'm just the treasure fam guy that's out here. I'm a normal dude that happens to own this magnet fishing business. So I'm out here. You know, most people don't even know the owner of the company is liking your posts in random groups, and it might even be a brute magnet. I don't even, you know what I mean? I'm just part of the community. So I think, this part of the secret is I don't know, team. I think we're like a real like team. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. I mean, the thing of it is that from excellent customer attention and service, and then creating a product that everybody wants to use, it's not even like you're the owner of a company anymore. It's like you're just making what you love, and everybody's kind of buying it and testing it out and going about their business. But, everybody that I've seen that's either thrown one of your clamps or one of your 360s, everybody has raved about the magnet strength and, just how good a product they are. And at the end of the day, when I was sitting here thinking about it, when, you donated the 1,200-pound double side for my giveaway, I was like, man, what better person to have on than Ben? Because, I can learn a little bit about the trade. Where do you guys, how do you harvest your magnets? Where does the base product come from?
Okay, so there's a lot of like conceptions about where those where do they come from? Neodymium, sorry, is actually not found that much in the U.S. It is a China product, so there is misconceptions about, well, that you see it all the time from folks. Well, that's a Chinese magnet or this and that. Well, the truth, that's where the raw material is from. So you have to kind of get it from there. That's where the bulk of it's from. So that's where where it comes from. The raw materials for it. That's where it's mined. And every single magnet that's where it's getting harvested from.
So you're having to buy all your raw product from pretty much from China, just out of base necessity.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think I touched on this a little bit before, but how do you determine a magnet, like a 1,200-pound magnet? Is that just the magnet itself has that much pull, or is there a way that you zone it in? How do you kind of go about that process?
Yeah. So testing magnets, there's different kinds. So the tests are different for different ones. Single-sided, a 1/3-inch steel plate. That's the standard. It's weird because there's no like set standard. I think all of us companies kind of agreed, just kind of like, this is what we're using. There's no like magnet fishing rules, but it seems that we all have decided this the 1/3-inch steel plate is what we use to test. It's single-sided is one side, double-sided split between two, and that's what and it just measures the pull force of the machine once it breaks away. Now 360s are on all four sides, and the clamps, they're treated like double-sided. That's how we measure. But a clamp is you'll still get stuff on the sides because it's one solid magnet like a 360. But we don't count that. We just measure like a typical double-sided.
Yeah, there's a lot that's really happened out there, and you got to say that as a group of hobbyists, people are starting to pick these waters pretty clean. I mean, they're starting to get a ton of iron out of these riverways and waterways, and just think of how much that deteriorates our environment, having that much metal deteriorating in the water all the time, all the wildlife and so on and so forth. It's no wonder that we're in as bad shape environmentally as we are. So what a great hobby that promotes cleaning up the environment. Everybody has a blast doing it. Whole community out there. I mean, just this year, the magnet fishing community has completely blew up. I mean, to me, I didn't know a whole lot about it until early last year, and then it just kept, it just kept coming back. Tanner, the Michigan Magnet Man, was the first one that I came across. And long story short, so then it's really blown up this year. I mean, does the technology that you're using, is there any more developments that's going to be coming along with your magnets? Are we improving this year?
Yes, yes. We're always striving for the pinnacle of perfection here at Kratos. And so we're always looking to improve magnets. It's not easy, kind of, it's like when you're kind of like trailblazing through stuff, you're always trying to, it's hard to copy off folks when there ain't no one to copy off of, I guess. So I think a lot of other folks are kind of lucky, other maybe companies or whatever. But like we're always changing designs, looking for, testing. A lot of it comes from our team members. A lot of tweaks, things that we do is all from team input. So we value that. The team will come back and ask. But we do have some upcoming things. I'm designing a new magnet. We got a nice magnet going to be coming out pretty soon. It's a pretty big one, but I don't want to say too much right now.
No. But yeah, like I say, go ahead.
More things to come. Because we're going to keep innovating. We're going to keep coming out with the products that folks want.
So do you feel at this point in time you're more in a fine-tuning stage, or are you still in a heavy development stage?
Some's fine-tuning, some's development. We're developing new products, and we're also fine-tuning, some of our other ones. We do have the Titan 2.0 out, which is a little bit of an upgrade from the Titan 1.0. Bigger eye, stainless steel shell, stuff like that. We folks want to put thicker ropes through that thing because it's a strong magnet. So we got the eye bigger. Once again, team feedback.
Yeah. So you got a whole set of affiliates that are definitely giving you feedback for everything that you hand out or whatnot. I gotta say, dude, it's absolutely it's a lot of fun to watch. This hobby taking everybody by storm. I'm still, when in the winter, as soon as it warms up, I've had days where I thought, do I want to magnet fish or do I want to metal detect today? Well, I don't know when I'm going to be able to magnet fish again, so I'm gonna go to the river. That's come out of my mouth, and I want to swing a metal detector every day of the year if I could.
I feel those decisions, man. It's just like, because I do metal detecting as well. It's a hobby, and I'm lucky because I can do a lot of battlefield and stuff because of my profession. So that's cool. So yeah, sometimes it's just like, especially with the warm weather up here too right now. It's I don't know how it is. I know Pittsburgh, man. This weather it's sweet out here.
Yeah, it's been warm. Now we're getting ready. This weekend we're going to have the rain 100% the next couple of days, and then we're going to be cold again. But I got to go out. The last time I talked to you, I got to go out that day, and the week before where I've been at and where I've been to magnet fishing is that I was pulling out all fall. Everything I was pulling out was huge construction debris, just heavy stuff, and then I had to haul it half a mile to my vehicle to where I'm at. So I was getting pretty wore out. It turned into work for a little while there.
Yeah.
Now that I got the big stuff, you're going through and you're finding, some of the smaller things. Now I got another video I just made, but it's mainly a bunch of tools and stuff and little things that people are dropping. Now I'm ready to go back and fine tune and clean out that area really good.
Yeah, but, stratified. That stuff's stratified, from time, right? That's our older below. Then the stuff on the top's more recent.
And you feel it, you work through it. Some of the things, the biggest thing I've been having trouble with is stuff that's alloyed. So you get stuff that's non-magnetic mixed with magnetics, and you can't quite get it out. But my scrap guy loved this cable that I found because it was copper, aluminum, and steel. I pulled hundreds of feet of it out, and it was just a nice mix. And he was really tickled to death with that. So it worked out really good. Plan on doing a lot more this year. I don't think it'll ever overtake my metal detecting, but I bet you I do go at least once or twice a month just because I enjoy it. And plus a lot of my friends now that I've met in here, that's what we've done. Michigan Magnet Man, Scuba Sonia. I got plans with Jason Vanderwall of going out. So I'm going to do a lot more magnet fishing this year. I'm just going to find more time to treasure hunt in general. So, But anyway, like I said, I wanted to basically thank you for the giveaway because that was completely awesome of you. I really wanted a chance to come in here today and kind of bring to light what running a company is like and how it is to go out there, being the same type of person that we are, because I just assumed that you were just like us. You're just a treasure hunter that wanted to do it better.
Just the normal dude, man. I wanted clamp magnets and 360s. Woo! I'm glad people like them because it was a risk. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's something new over here. Folks get sometimes they're a little stubborn in their ways. We're still working on some folks, you know what I mean? But I think once they see the light here, they kind of realize.
Yeah. So really, hold on a second here. I'll look at something. Yeah, dude. Like I look at the poll for in here for tonight. 38% of the audience will try magnet fishing for the first time this coming year. So there's the potential for a bunch of new customers and fans of the hobby. 53% of the fans in here today are already magnet fishing. So a little over half the crowd tonight's already throwing magnets. And then there's 9% of the people in here that probably won't do that. But that's why I put these polls up, because I'm really curious to, how do the numbers work out? Who's in here? Who's doing what? So, there's still room for plenty of growth in your field here. Do you, I mean, I don't really want to get into the details of your business, but are you seeing substantial growth over the time since you've been a business? I mean, have you grown exponentially?
As like you kind of mentioned, it has picked up recently, magnet fishing. I think that's because of the pandemic. Folks look for something to do. We kind of hopped in right when lockdowns were happening, I think, and kind of people were, I don't know, maybe look for something different to do or whatever, bored. And so I think we came in a good time there, and I think that drove a lot of people like trying things different, whether it's cooking or whatever. Folks did some different things to kill time. I think those have found a lot found magnet fishing, so I think that helped. But yeah, we are seeing it's kind of crazy what's going on. It's great. It's great. It's great to be part of the community. It's great to know that my magnets are pulling out a lot of garbage, from the waterways. And to those folks out there who said that they're magnet fishing now, regardless of what brand you throw, Kratos salutes you, because in the end, we're all hashtag Team Earth, man. So you're cleaning up them waterways. We salute you and keep it up.
Yeah. So, that's the thing is, right. We're just trying to make the environment better. And the other thing is that, we're sending scrap to the scrapyard. We're recycling. All the things that we need to do as a society to make things better and having fun at it. We spent, first good bit of time in here. So I have arranged, and if anybody else is out there whom I initially dropped the link out to of Kratos affiliates, and we'll go ahead and start grabbing some of the affiliates up in here today, and let everybody say hello to them, because I wanted to get some of your people in here. I'm gonna go through the list here in a little bit as well, but Cal from Venture to Low, he's been patiently waiting on the sideline, wanted to get up in here and chat because I asked him, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab him.
Let's get it.
Hey,
yeah.
What's up, brother, man?
Not a whole lot. Thirsty Thursday.
Hell yeah.
Cheers, brother. Cheers.
Hey, I'm glad to hear that you're feeling a little bit better.
Oh, hey, yeah, thank you.
So, my first question for you, with Ben sitting right above you, is what have you known as the big difference when you switched over to a Kratos magnet, and how did it compare to what you were doing before?
Just in general, I think the strength there is a little nicer than what I was using before. Durability has been a lot nicer compared to the one I was using. I was using a 360 before I met up with Ben and everything else, and I have not beat up the Titan as bad as I have my other one. And I've probably used it about the same amount. It's pulled the same amount. I pulled almost 7 tons out this year alone while I was in. So, we kicked it pretty hard this year. Granted, we haven't been out for the last 2 months because of COVID and everything else. So,
yeah, it's rearing its ugly head again. The one thing I can say about watching you, more so than your YouTube, but your TikTok always seems to be pretty popular. It always pops up high on my list. Every time I turn it on, I see something different from you. And Jason Vanderwall, of all the magnet fishers that I have, are always really high on my TikTok. So you're doing something right over there. How's that going with TikTok? Do you like that?
Oh yeah, I like it. I was posting a lot, but as soon as I had COVID hit, all my social media went right down to zero almost. I mean, I'm trying to keep up with other people and comment, but actually posting and all that, I'm so tired. I'd rather sleep than try to edit.
I feel you there, especially with wintertime rolling in. Do you got ice on the water yet?
The lakes are starting to get ice on it, but the rivers are still nice and free and clear.
So you still don't feel well enough to go out, I assume?
No, I got it's all my bronchial tubes in my lungs, and I'm trying to not to get or ammonia because it's common with COVID. So
Yeah,
I've been trying to keep it warm.
Yeah, I got you. I got sick. I got an upper respiratory, but it wasn't COVID, thank goodness. But long story short is that just once you get it set in, it doesn't want to go away.
No.
Yeah. So what are you looking forward to for this year, my friend? I mean, I know the new year's setting in. Do you have new goals? Do you have new aspirations for your magnet fishing? Just tell everybody a little bit about what you're going to be into.
I'm just going to try to hopefully get out at least a couple times a week and see if we can't beat our goal of over 7 tons and everything else in the new year. Try to find some more bucket list finds. And I got the 2400 or 360. We haven't even hit the water with that yet.
Looks too shiny.
Oh, yeah. I got the Kraken behind me here on the floor. I haven't even hit the water with that yet. So I want to get those by boys in the water and just hit it hard, get the boat out more often so we get into spots and that nobody else has fished.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, but that's the thing is that it's just taken off so fast this year, and then everybody it's such a great community, everybody top to bottom, even and all the guys that support the other ones. So we have a lot of Rogue supporters in here and Brute as well. I gave away my Brutes, to be honest. They disappeared kind of quick. I put those in giveaways because I never really used them. But I really, I started out with that Titan 3800, and I just love it. It's absolutely, I feel like it does everything that I want a magnet to do for where I'm at right now in the hobby. I've noticed that, I think they need to come with a little bit of warning label though, because I've seen some people just about lose. The first thing I did when I brought that Titan out was I sucked an X-Acto knife or a razor knife out of my other hand and just about cut my finger. Yeah. But so everybody needs.
Don't ever hold them here.
Yeah, never. Oh no, I learned really quick, and now I'm paying attention to. Yeah, I love. My daughter won the clamp magnet from Jacob, and I'm dying to go get a hold of that sucker and go play with it too. I'm gonna take her out, get her hooked.
Yeah, I get 360 mania, but I tell you what, some of those clamps, woo! I mean, they are for real. I think because of the 360 madness, a lot of folks look past them a little bit. Man, you got a clamp in your arsenal. You'll see what I mean.
Oh yeah,
yeah, right.
When we go out, we have the 2400 360. We have the Titan. We got the 2400, the 1400, and the Kraken. So I mean, it depends on what we're doing. Depends on what the water is. Depends on which magnet's going out. If the water is moving heavy and fast, that Kraken's going to be.
Oh yeah, yep, that would be a good. Yep.
Hi, Lauren. So not to jump on ahead, one of your other affiliates has made it into the house today, and we're going to bring up Joe from Michigan Gems.
Hey, Joe, I hope you're feeling better.
It's been a rough week.
See, everybody's saying the same kind of thing. First of all, I haven't had a chance to actually physically talk with you, but how are you doing today?
Besides putting the dog down and getting bit.
Yeah. And there's nothing good about that.
No.
Nope. Sending positive vibes to you. What a situation.
I'm more worried about mini gem, but we're getting through it.
So I think you mentioned to me in the email that when we were talking that you were the first girl team to join up with Team Kratos. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So
Ben actually came to us before we were even a YouTube channel. So was thinking about it and was talking to a few other people, and Ben's like, "Hey, do you want us to sponsor you?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Heck yeah.
So it all
It was getting a
developed.
little lopsided. All these guys, I just like, there's a lot of female magnet fishers, ladies out there getting it.
Yeah, right on. And so how do you like your Kratos magnet? Which one do you use, and how's it perform for you?
I've got 3 of them. Well, I had 3 of them. I lost one. It got caught. Even Cal couldn't even unstick it. I've got the 2400 360. I've got the 1400 clamp, and I had a 2400 clamp. And I love all of them. I have to say my favorite is the 1400 because that will go anywhere. Rocky
It's a nice
areas. You just have to know the area you're throwing, and you have to know your magnet.
Stay away from bridge pylons.
Yeah,
Cal, I love you.
haven't-
That's why you gotta come save me. Hey, that one, my clamp, my 2400 clamp, that was caught on something. That was just crazy.
Yeah, but you've gotten it more than once by a bridge pylon.
Oh, I'm always getting mine stuck. I mean, Sarah and I've got how to get it unstuck easily. We went to Hell, Michigan a couple weeks back, and Tripwire showed up, and yeah, we wound up showing them how to unstick my 360 that got caught on a dam. It was, the video will be out in January. It was a trip. But we've got it down to science now, so.
Well, that's good, because I don't know how much of a science there is to it, but Scuba Sonia says women do it better. # women do it better. And
Hell yeah, girl power, Sonia.
Well, when it comes to recoveries, it's all about angles.
Yes.
the one time I've been stuck, I went all the way around from 6 o'clock all the way around to about 1 or 2 o'clock, and that was how I got mine loose. And I was scared that the first day I had it out there that I would have to go learn scuba diving later that day, because I wasn't about to lose my magnet. No way.
And sometimes you have to go on the other side to pull it, so always carry extra rope with you.
No magnet
learning.
left behind.
No hangers left behind.
Yeah. So how long have you been magnet fishing, Joe?
Over 2 years.
And absolutely, what are your top 2 favorite finds? 2 favorite finds that you've ever pulled, no matter what magnet. What have you pulled that you love?
My 1400 and this little guy right here. My clamp.
That's a heel plate.
Remember that find?
I got one.
You
I got one that came out of the ground. I got one that came out of the ground just like that. That's a heel plate.
It is, right?
Yeah, it's a heel plate for a boot.
Yeah, from the 1800s.
It's a Civil War heel plate. I got the same one. I know. I mean, it's not right here with me. I'd have to go dig it up, but I got the exact same one.
That is my favorite, and then and my other favorite. I got 3 favorites, and my other one is my Rio hubcap from Oldsmobile. Before Oldsmobile, it was Rio. I don't know if you can see it.
Cool.
1924 to 27. Found that right downtown Lansing. Those are my 2 favorite. Sorry, this is part of my drawer of my finds.
What about that cast iron heart?
Oh yeah, my heart of the home cast iron heart. It's part of a stove from the early 1800s. Thank you, Cal.
That was a cool find too.
And I think he knows more about you than you do.
You know what? I fished many times with Cal, and I think he does. Cal's a great guy to go fishing with.
You know what? He's been if anybody hasn't been to Venture to Lowe's channel, please get up there and make sure you check him out. Also on his TikTok.
Oh, I'm jealous. I am so jealous over that, Cal.
That Zan's fine that I cleaned up.
That's nice.
Cleanup job looks good.
It's an Eagle 6
My
lever.
bucket list, I still want a sign. Sarah found an antique sign, a porcelain sign. I want a sign.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's high on my list is the signs for sure, because I haven't found a whole lot yet. My bucket list is long. God, that is so awesome.
What is that? Is that
Another Zan find.
Where is Zan? How's
Yeah,
the
I'm getting
puppet?
excited over here.
He's grounded. He's in
Stop.
bed.
Yeah, Mini Gem's in bed too.
Ooh.
Yeah, if just curious, and if any of my other 3 or 4 that I sent links out to are in the house right now, go ahead and jump on up because it's almost time for you. Joe, what do you got planned for this year? What are you going to do? Are you going to uptick your channel, or you got some plans for collaborations? What are you going to do?
Well, I've been talking to Casey, and I want her to come up here, but we are in. There's a few of us got something kind of stirring up that we're trying to do, but I don't want to give too much away because we got to nail down details and stuff. But my goal is to hit every county in Michigan.
Every
That's
county
awesome.
in Michigan?
Every
Yes.
county in Michigan.
That seems like a lot of driving there for sure.
You know what? I'm used to driving. So
Yeah.
I've got a 25-foot motorhome that I can take anywhere.
Road
Oh.
warrior.
That really makes it nice too. So you can just travel.
Well, I work full time, so yeah. On the weekends.
I think most of us work a lot, and so that's kind of how it kind of
Yeah.
goes. Cal just keeps throwing up the goodies over there. It makes me want to go throw the magnet for sure. Heck yeah.
I know.
Oh, geez. Cal, I'm afraid to stand up after seeing all these nice finds. You know
I'm
what I
getting
mean?
jealous.
That was 200 rounds.
I'm getting really
200
jealous,
rounds.
Cal.
Oh, I'm getting excited.
Oh, yeah. We found some more keys in hell.
Oh, love the old keys.
Oh, I do too.
Well, our first videos, I pulled up, I think between Sarah and I, we pulled up 5 prison keys.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
5. Oh, yeah, the parking meters. Man, I mean, I didn't even think those things existed anymore.
You
And
know
you did put
what?
that in front of
Cal
the house
was
for company.
there.
When they come over, put a quarter in for parking.
Cal was there when my 2400 caught one of those, and it was still attached to the
Concrete.
concrete, and he pulled it up
Tidewater.
with his Jeep. And that was a 2,400-pound clamp.
That was a
from
cool
Kratos.
video.
Yep. That clamp did not want to let go of that meter.
Mm,
And you
like
know what?
tugging
That
metal.
was before Michigan Jumps came out. Was even a thing.
Wow. All right, Jacob. I see you that you're in here. I know you got the link. You got to come up because you ain't been around much lately. It's time to get up here and chit chat with everybody.
Hey, there's
Is that a
lifetime
Zippo?
warranty on those Zippos. You send that back, get a new one.
Yep.
Skeleton key, nice.
I love the skeleton keys. I haven't found anything like that with the magnet yet, though.
The old
Old
iron.
iron.
Just like grandma's.
Dude, I'm telling you what, he's got everything. He's got everything sitting right there with him.
Oh, he got a goddamn antique shop down in that basement.
I'm telling you.
See, all my stuff are in storage. Those are things that I need to clean this winter, so I'm not showing any of it. It's so dirty.
I'm wondering
Yeah.
if Jacob,
You know
did you get set up, Jacob? Are you ready in your new place, or are you not ready to be able to participate today?
You know what? I've got a collection of steelhead too.
Hey.
100-year-old pipe wrench.
Oh, that's an old one. Ooh.
That is an old one.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, I don't want to show it on a live. Oh, cute. I just remembered.
That's
that
an
was
interesting
like-
ferrous object you have there, Joe.
Hey. I got
Yeah.
and I'll raise you. No, I'm joking.
That,
It's like a competition.
Telling you what, absolutely. So it looks like my other. I'm trying to remember how many I sent the link out to, but my other 2 that were supposed to be up. Jacob's not set up in his house yet to come on, and Jason is having some issues with his computer. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to drop the link because I know that there's some other affiliates that are in chat today. If they would like to come up and say hello. I'm
Come
gonna
on up
drop
and say
that link.
hello.
All one big
Whoa.
family.
Mm-hmm. Come on in, guys. I'd like to see some of your faces out there.
Yeah, I tried getting Squatch and Jason and Jacob up here, but Squatch is having some computer issues.
Ugh.
Not sure what his.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
Railroad
That's
spike.
a railroad spike.
Oh,
Lonnie was handing them to me.
did you see mine? I found the other day mine was only like 4 inches, if that.
It sounds
Oh,
like a
that's
personal
interesting.
problem,
Small,
but
like,
Only
Good night,
the tip.
Well,
Excuse me.
so we got a couple others. First one that made it in. Here we go. There's my
Let's get
partner.
it.
Oh,
Hey.
What's up, brother?
Hey, Swamper.
I got my mug, Ben.
Cheers, brother. Cheers. Happy
I
birthday
almost match you. I need the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that mug. Yes. Yes.
No drinking for me. The meds. The antibiotics are the worst. Is that what your
And the
wife
mug
said?
has
Shane?
mead.
Oh, those
Yes, ma'am.
antibiotics are killers.
Oh,
What's up, Swampy? How you doing, my friend?
I've been out all day on the homestead. I've been searching. Unfortunately, sorry, Benny, I've been really busy with the metal detecting in the last
hey,
3
as
months.
someone who metal detects, I get it, brother. I get it. I go through phases myself.
I found that Depression era homestead on public land, and there is just so much stuff to find out there.
Too much fun. Chasing the dragon, brother. Oh yeah, going out there,
Yep.
just going at it.
Let's see. Okay, I saw Cal was showing off that lock, so I'll take
Give me
your
some,
steel
baby.
lock
Let's see it.
and I'll raise you a
Oh, man.
solid
you
brass
guys-
lever.
You need to stop that. It's like Benny showing the new magnets and stuff, and it's like, quit with the porn, magnet porn. It's not fair.
I have one just like that, Swamp, but it's from a chief sitting out in my
Nice.
garage.
Yeah, so
Nice.
Ben, check it out. Swampy here he's been doing a part of our we got a hashtag Monday Digs where we feature metal detecting videos from about 8 o'clock to about 10:30 on Monday nights. He's been coming in on 8:30 and
Nice.
hanging out with us and putting up some videos every week. So we got our own little community building there with the metal
Yep.
detecting finds. We thought it was really
That's
cool.
It's
Hell
been and
yeah.
that I gotta tell you, Shane, that has exploded my channel.
Right on, brother.
I've
That's
gained
exactly what we were hoping
120
for.
subscribers in the last 28 days.
And that was the goal, is just to help everybody grow together. And, back to that whole community thing. We're starting to fill up with bodies in here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the next one that showed up. And first time I've had a chance to speak with. But there's the Fat Magnet guy.
Fat magnet.
Hey, Brad.
Hey, that magnet guy.
Let's get it. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, what is that? Is that an ox?
Going on?
How you doing, man?
Is that an
well.
ox shoe?
That's what it
Nice
looks
to
like.
see you.
Horseshoe.
All right, brother. How do you like
Got a
that Kratos
horseshoe.
magnet?
Doing good. I just got the 360 for Christmas. My brother bought it for me, the Artemis.
Love the Artemis.
I'm
Yeah,
throwing
see that big ass metal pipe. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
used to be someone's clothesline, I think. It was solid iron.
Oh man.
I'm
So
telling
you
you
get
what,
work
we're,
on it. I'd hate to have you lose a couple pounds pulling all that weight up with that Artemis.
Yeah,
You might be the
I was
thin
surprised it didn't come
magnet
off. That,
guy. Or at least
that-
big bicep magnet guy. I don't know.
yeah, that video is going to be coming out next week. And in that same video, I cut 2 pieces of rebar that were still stuck to a huge round piece of concrete. And the Artemis pulled it up like it was nothing.
These things love rounded steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just love grabbing.
yeah, Ben. What do you think when we get all these bodies up here and everybody's just happy, having a blast with your product? How's that make you feel, bro?
I mean, honestly, like the product's great, but really, just like what's really great is the people hanging out in the family, and the products are. I'm glad that everyone's liking them and kind of like, oh man, the 360s and the clamps. People are getting it. But really, what's great is hanging out with the team. This
Yeah,
is
Yeah,
just
Definitely.
Well,
interact.
Jim.
as I think
Joe and Cal
Tom
fish
said-
together. And I've been fishing with Swamp Rat before, and we all do it all together. It's a pretty good family thing. So
I love seeing the collabs too. Oh, I love when sometimes it's not like who I'd expect. All of a sudden, it's like, oh my goodness, yeah, look whose team. Oh, how great! What a cool collab, you know.
The
Yeah.
safe. I haven't found one yet.
Ooh,
I don't know what that is. Somebody put a link to one of those in the chat. I want to see it. A solar powered fan hat.
That's from the Mag Yackers, yeah.
Yeah, they're
And,
Yagbackers.
The treasure
Exactly.
victims use them too. They're like a cowboy hat with a solar panel on top, and it's got a little fan that blows air on your head while you're fishing.
No way.
I got the rechargeable ones here that I've kind of.
That's what I have too.
I need
Yeah,
one
the
of
rechargeables.
those.
Yeah. It gets hot when you're surface collecting those fields.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, this is not Swampy. I didn't get a chance to ask you what magnet are you using and which one and how do you like it?
I use a combination. I have got a Titan that I use. I love that magnet. It's what I pulled up almost all of the pew-pews. Well, every one of the pew-pews I pulled up this last summer within 2 months of getting that Titan. I've been doing this. I've been magnet fishing on and off since I was 8 years old. So I can honestly say I'm probably been magnet fishing longer than most people out there.
Longer than me.
I started magnet fishing with a horseshoe magnet that my father brought home from Jet Propulsion Laboratories when I was 8 years old. The thing was a beast and it was heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't call it magnet fishing. We were just dredging the bottom and pulling crap up. We didn't know what to call it. So I've been doing it for a while, but I'd never found a gun before. I got that Titan, threw it in the water, and within a week, it was like one gun, another one, another one, another one. Every one of them that I pulled so far, I ran them. 2 of them came back to being stolen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
2008.
Yep, that was nuts.
Yeah, the police called me and told me. They said, "Yeah, this was stolen. This is where it was stolen from, right here in his hometown. Hope you didn't do it."
No, it wasn't me. I was gonna say you did catch one gun with me, right? I ever think so.
I did. It's actually sitting right behind me.
Yeah.
That was that little 25 auto that we pulled out. I was up there. I go up to Georgia, and I thought all I was going to pull up was nails with Brad.
Right.
Throw that thing in, and lo and behold, he's like, "I'm getting nails. I'm getting nails." I'm like, Brad, come here."
Yeah,
He's like,
I was
"You did
standing in
what?"
the same spot. I threw probably 6 times, and I went to put the nails in the bucket. And as soon as I turned around, he took my spot and he threw his magnet. First throw was a gun. I was like, great.
And that was the difference between, at the time, I think you were only using the single-sided magnets.
Throwing the Rogue, right? Yeah, the 1200 Rogue.
And I had brought up that Titan 360
Right.
with me, and it's a game changer.
It's just a different style of magnet, you know. It's just it's
Right. You actually have to hit the metal with the single sided.
Mhm.
The 360 pulls everything to it.
The 360 reaches,
Crazy.
it grabs, it wants you to come to me.
It sucks. It sucks all the magnets
that Artemis.
in the canal.
They are hungry magnets. They are.
Yes.
Yeah.
You gotta let
They
them eat.
are.
Gotta let him eat.
You
I'm
just
telling
gotta
you
be careful when you're on a bridge that it doesn't get stuck up underneath.
Yes.
I showed you how to get them off, Joe.
I know.
Well, and
Be back in 1 second.
that Titan will reach right through the concrete and grab the rebar inside
Yep.
of the concrete
Artemis
bridge.
does it too.
Got a video of that Titan grabbing a hold of that. That's crazy. Be careful with knives around it. My initial unboxing of that thing, I had my multi-tool sitting out, and I hadn't even opened the box yet. And I was trying to cut open the box, and I let go of the knife, and it started spinning in circles on top of the box.
I'm scared of the Titan. I think that's gonna be way too much for me.
If you-
Sarah's talking about getting the 360. So
Yeah, that's what I want. I want a
Next year's
Titan
gonna be a lot of
and I
fun
want a
for us.
Kraken. I want a Titan and a Kraken.
You'll see a Titan stuck in my house door.
Yeah, that was
that
funny.
was a good video.
That was really funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have nothing to really compare it to because I didn't throw anything until I got the Titan.
Well, you
And
got the top of the line, Shane.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I felt like I got about the best one I could get. So
Yep. I mean,
Sorry
the next
about that.
comparison is going to be a clamp to the Titan.
Mhm.
Yeah, the
Like I
clamps
said,
are nice
these
too,
things I absolutely
especially in
love rounded
rockier
steel.
areas.
Yeah. I've got the Athena clamp, which is I think
Love
that's
the
the
Athena.
smallest
'Cause
clamp
that's the
you make.
1400.
No, well, so
Yeah.
we just introduced the Apollo, which is a 950 clamp.
Nice.
And because I wanted to get a clamp, because clamps do cost more. They're more productive. They do cost more. So I was trying to find something that was a little bit less expensive for folks that did want to get a clamp, instead of just something more in a price range that was better for folks that are on a budget. So we got the Apollo, which is a 950, and it's a little bit more,
Nice.
closer to our beginner, magnets.
But those clamps work great when you're throwing in really rocky areas.
Yes.
Which Central
You do
Florida.
still have to be careful.
Yeah.
I had one that
Anytime that there's
that's
rocks
another
involved.
video.
Yeah, that's what I
anytime
want,
there's
Dollar
rocks
Kraken.
involved,
Magnets
clam,
are fragile. They are
Yeah.
fragile.
Surprisingly, I haven't broken one yet. I've thrown the Titan and hit the top of the bridge hard enough that sparks were coming off the concrete. Didn't break.
So the Titan 2.0, I put this plate at the bottom of it to kind of give it a little extra protection for these weird impacts that are on the base of the magnet. Because the sides are protected, but that base was always,
Right.
that was the magnet. So I put this little plate on it to see how that works. I always innovate, always looking to change things. And we got a lot of good responses. The folks like that plate.
Hey
so
Shane, do yourself a favor and get yourself a come along, especially with the
I got one.
All right.
Yeah, I figured I'll get everything I could possibly need since I'm going to be out by myself and learning. That was one of the first things I put in the back of the car. We're coming closer to the end of the day today. Cal, what do you got planned for the rest of your new year? What are you going to do, bro? You going to celebrate?
For me?
Venture.
Oh, yeah.
Me?
Yeah, what are you going to do for New Year's?
We're going to hang out at the house, I think, and that's about it.
Yeah, no drinking for you this year, really?
No, I might have one right before midnight, but
yeah, I gotta say that we're gonna slow that down just a little bit. Just tell everybody what it's probably gonna be a hot minute before you put any content out, I would assume, correct?
I'm actually feeling better. I started putting some more new shorts out. I've been going through my phone and putting those out. They've just been sitting in there. But I have probably 7 to 10 videos sitting on my GoPro on 2 SD cards that I got to edit.
Yeah, editing sometimes is what really drags you down at times. Well, that's cool, man. And not closing her down or anything like that, but I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time today to come up. Oh, check it out.
Lonnie just drew that.
She's
Nice job,
drawing
Lonnie.
some nice stuff.
Good job.
Squash.
Yep.
Nice.
I wanted to I'll go through and thank each of you for taking the time today to come up and hang out because I appreciate it. I had one more that was trying to come in earlier and he got kicked out. I'm going to bring him up right now. I don't know if Mark's
Come on down. Come on down.
Am I going to make a mess?
Oh,
Come on. Are you there, Mark? Is he going to make it?
I only need one.
I don't know.
Ram Detecting Mark, a new affiliate with Team Kratos. What's up, brother?
And I got Mark's mug right here. I still got to get it in the package and mail it out.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I would be drinking out of that right now.
He won the big mug. I keep forgetting to send you yours, Benny. I've got one already made up and it's set aside for you, but I've been bad about getting things in the mail.
No worries, brother. I'll be ready to drink out of it when it gets here. You know that.
My problem is by the time I get out of work, the post office is closed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have an excuse. I don't work.
I work too much.
I wish I didn't have to work.
I go out metal detecting.
I am jealous. I wish I could just metal detect in Magnet Fish Lake and not have to I guess someone has to sell magnets.
Best part for me
Goddamn.
is
I was like, you know.
My hunt
Like
today.
this magnafish really like cramped my like going out magnafishing, like selling these
Yeah.
magnets.
Well, my hunt today, I wasn't going to go out, and my girlfriend kicked me out of the house and said, "Go metal detecting." What a
She's a
problem
keeper.
to have.
I'm almost jealous.
I wished I could go out more.
I need to get out. I need therapy.
Or Kratos.
What are you swinging?
I went
Small
out
rat?
3
What do you
times this
swing?
week. And I'm
What,
going
me?
out again Sunday.
I've got a Garrett AT Pro.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
But
try to use
it's-
Garrett.
It's getting
But I
ready
have
to be
to.
replaced. It's kind of secondhand. My girlfriend had it here in the house. It was her late husband's, and it was sitting brand new in the box. But it's been sitting. It was sitting for so long without being used that I've got electrical connection problems, and it shuts off mid swing on me.
Hey,
Oh,
good
that
So-
sticker,
hurts.
pal.
I'm gonna go. I'm looking at the Vanquish 540.
Oh, that's cool. You know, I actually tried to reach out to Garrett to work something out with Kratos. Trying to work something out with him where we could be mutual. You know, like I don't know, because I use Garrett even for my work as an archaeologist. I use Garrett metal detectors, and I try to reach out to him. You know, kind of maybe like we could work something out, getting you know, Kratos folks discounts on metal
Nice.
detectors because, like you said, a lot of us do dual things.
Right.
You know, it's more, you know, it's more than magna fishing. So I was trying to work with them to get some discounts on some kind of a rough way right now. I hate to go to like another company because I'm a Garrett person, but I'm trying
That's
to work
all I
on
have
that
is
avenue
Garrett,
for the
too.
team to get us some discounts on metal detectors as well.
That'd be cool.
If you
Mhm.
get
I-
one, Benny, let me know because I'm
Mhm.
ready to upgrade mine.
Mhm.
I'd probably stick with Garrett if I had a way to do it. I mean, I love that AT Pro.
Yes, I like Garrett. You know, and it's kind of, I mean, I guess you know everyone has their brand. Same with fishing magnets in a sense, maybe.
Right.
But yeah, I like Garrett. I'm really hoping that they kind of like get with the program. You
Yeah.
know, I think it'd be a good partnership.
Just right next to
Hey,
it. Don't
Benny.
waste my paper.
My daughter's better than I am, and she's got an old Radio Shack one.
Well, and the
He's
thing with
good
metal
at
detecting too, it's about reading the machine. I started off with the
Mm-hmm.
bounty. I started once you can read. I mean, those cheap ones will detect to a certain point. Yeah, they're not. But you know, if you can read that machine, you'd be surprised what you find with the old bounty hunters. You know, there's old. I mean, that's what I had back.
That's
in
what
the day.
Zan swings as a bounty hunter.
Yeah,
I've got
yeah.
white.
It's just learning the machine. Now, of course, each machine has its limitations, but still, though, those they will pick up things.
I mean, like right now, if somebody was to go out and say that they wanted to buy a Garrett detector right now, I would definitely suggest an AT Max. AT Max has incredible depth, and if you want to spend a little less money and go with the multi-frequency, get the Apex. Those are both really solid machines. All these machines are really close, so it comes down to feel more than it does equipment tech and how good the piece of equipment is.
Well, and the thing I mean, it's like, you know, same with magnets. You know, a lot of people get into a hobby. Get an AT or get a Garrett 250. You know, you don't have to get. You know, I think a lot of us who've been around and are so like immersed in these hobbies are so infatuated on the biggest and the best. You know, like you're gonna find stuff with that. With you know, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg. Same with you know. We just had someone who pulled
What
in
is
some
that?
guns with the 1100 double. I mean, you'll find stuff.
Walking Liberty.
You know.
Second
You're
gonna
time
find
out
that you
with the
budget-wise.
AT
Sorry,
Pro.
no glasses.
Yeah,
Second time out with the AT Pro. I didn't even know what I was doing.
heck yeah,
That's-
yeah. That's
That's
you know,
ooh.
That's my first silver coin ever finding. I mean, of all the silvers to find for a first coin, that's the one.
what's up, Mr. Josh? 508 Magnets is on his TV today
Hey, I know 508.
Hey,
I see you on
508.
TikTok. What's up, bro?
all the time. He's my favorite neighborhood dog catcher.
And there's my
Hey, I watch your videos 508 on TikTok. You know,
last silver.
I got a TikTok guilty pleasure.
You know, how far down the rabbit
My
hole do you
glasses.
want to go on TikTok? Because that's usually what happens. I start out one place, and then I end up someplace I had no intention 2 hours later, wondering what happened to my time.
that damn For You page starts molding itself, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm watching cosplay videos for the next hour. What the hell happened here?
Am I the only one that refuses to do TikTok?
Nope, I don't do it either.
Oh, good.
I think I got like 3 little things on TikTok. That's it. I don't do it much.
I just started doing shorts on YouTube, and
Yeah.
that was as a result of talking with
normal.
B. Higgles.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian
I
is
just
really
got
adamant about that.
on Instagram, so
Oh,
There's
I
Brian.
just figured that out.
Yeah, you know, the whole shorts idea for YouTube is the best thing in the world, because
See a lot of
YouTube is
shorts.
investing more and more money into those type of videos. So if you ever want to attempt to make money before you're monetized, that would be the way to go about it. So shorts are always welcome on
The,
YouTube.
the only
How
problem
long
with
are the
YouTube
shorts?
shorts is
Well,
they
the
need to
shorts
extend
get
them to at
pushed
least 3
into a
minutes.
feed, too.
2 to 3, okay.
Yeah, shorts need to be under 60 seconds, I think.
Yes, that's under 60 seconds, but
Under
they need to do the
60,
3
okay.
minute, because a lot of my videos on TikTok are 2.5 minutes long,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
and I can't get it all cranked in 60 seconds to put on YouTube.
I just
Yeah, it's-
started a new series on my channel that's all shorts, and it's the hashtag What Is It series. I did that as a result
I've
of
seen that
talking
one.
with Brian. And
Oh.
they're super easy. They take me 10 minutes to put a video together. I've been doing one every day. And once it hits that shorts feed, they go viral. I've had 2 videos, short videos, that have gone to 1,500 views.
A testament to the attention span of Americans.
Yes. Yes.
60 seconds or less.
But it drives people over to my full length video.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
It's
that's,
just it's a
that's
marketing
cool.
tool.
yeah.
I mean, if you can get them to
That's-
watch your 30-second video, then a lot of times they'll click that subscriber button. That's how you can grow your subscriber page. I mean, there's all kinds of tricks, but the shorts menu is here for content creators to actually get more volume out there to the regular public. So
Good to
That's-
know.
That's my background, is marketing. My degree is in marketing management.
I'm going to tell you right now, Swampy, this little group that we've got together in our little private chat on our Money Digs group, there's a lot of intelligence and good ideas coming out of that group. You guys are all awesome.
Oh yeah, I love that group.
We're having a blast, aren't we?
Oh yeah, I've got a balance between the Team Kratos group that I'm in, though, with all these guys and the Monday Digs, and half
Hey,
the time my phone is going off at 1 a.m.
Sorry.
Joe's always the first one up in the morning, and
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
don't
trying to sleep in, and I'm like, damn it, it's Joe again.
That's why you meet up for 8 hours before you go to bed.
Yes, I do. Sorry,
Hey.
Joe.
hey,
Oh,
you know,
it's okay. As you
it's-
see, and I'm like, oh, I'm that one.
it's coming. Yeah, I seen the look on her face when you said the text at 1 a.m. She hit it.
I'm
She's
right
in the morning.
here. Wow.
Hey, nothing.
I
but,
love Joe's messages because they lively and fun. Keep it up.
nothing but love. Nothing.
You
but
make
love
me
from
laugh
me.
on days when I need a laugh.
That's what I'm good for.
Yeah, the problem is I'm not allowed to turn my phone off because I'm on call 24/7 for my job. And you know what? And I'm a victim of my own disregard, because a lot of the times when my phone goes off late, it's my own damn fault, because I'll have a conversation with the guys in that chat, or I've been talking to who knows. But it's always about, treasure hunting community and what we're doing and how we're going about it. Just prepping for every Thursday night ends up hours of conversation and back and forth, trying to keep it lined up every week. So there's a lot of chit chat that goes on that way, and I'm a victim of my own disregard. I get nailed with it. So I've just learned to sleep when I can.
Hey, kudos, because putting lives on all the time, it does require work. I think a lot of people don't realize the work it goes into. I mean, just talking with me and stuff to prep with me. It's not like I'm just showing up here. There's work involved. So
yeah, it's a lot of fun
Cheers.
though. I've enjoyed it. Everybody that I've come across or met or hung out with, we've all had. I feel like everybody's really similar. I feel like we all have a lot of the same personality. We're all adventurous. We all want to find things and do better. We all enjoy what we're doing. So it makes it a blast, and just to have people every now and again say thanks or whatnot makes it all worthwhile to do. So I suggest everybody just keep on doing what you're doing, because there's reward at the end of it. It may not be the reward you want, but you're going to find something that's worthwhile out of it.
Well, I'm still waiting for that safe full of gold. Just haven't pulled it out of the water yet.
Aren't we all?
So am I. So am I.
Hey, Cal, when you find it, you need to share it with us.
Hey,
I'd
I
be
just saw the
happy.
safe I pulled out the first time I used the 1350, but it was empty.
I'd be happy with 1 penny. There's 1 penny that's on my bucket list.
Steel penny?
Nope, 1943 copper.
Oh yeah, well I'd say so, because there's not many of them.
Nope.
1944.
And if you find that,
steel.
the last one I saw at auction went for over $1 million.
Oh my gosh.
So
You know what? I just want to clean the environment and have some of the way.
Heck yeah. I mean, just look at here today. I mean, there's 6 of us up here. We've all had fun in here, just chit chatting. Fat Magnet guy, he's been sitting over there listening. I look over, he smiles every 2 seconds or so. It's a lot of fun. Everybody that's in here is just great natured. It's been a blast today. I'm glad you all have
never done any of the metal detecting before, so I have no idea what you guys are talking about. So I'm smiling.
Once you get started, it's bad, bro. Once you get it, ooh.
Yeah, but
what?
look at SWLF.
Yeah.
You went from metal detecting to straight up magnet fishing lately.
yep.
Yeah, new team. He's on. Yeah, he's Team Kratos.
Yeah,
Dennis
Ben.
and I went opposite directions right there. We
Yep.
just crossed paths.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? I'll be out panning in the spring, and I'll be on that kick again. We're going to keep doing everything. It's just finding something. The whole thing of all the scrap we turned in from just a couple times I've been out by myself. My scrap guy was blown away how much. The second haul was almost 1,000 pounds. I mean, it was a lot of work to get it out. And there's still more there. I mean, it's just, it's a different type of thing. But once you pull out a silver coin with a metal detector from 4 or 5 inches down,
Yep.
The next thing you know, or a gold ring, you want to talk about something that really flips your lid, pull out a 14 karat gold ring with diamonds and see how you feel. It's a totally different rush, but it's the same rush. Okay, Joe, you're cutting out.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you're a little better now. You're starting to phase.
All scrap receipts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go make a scrap run. I've got half of a 20 by 10 storage unit full of scrap metal from magnet fishing because I never take it in.
I have probably about a half a ton sitting outside right now. From the last time we went out.
And for me, that's one of the craziest things, because I'll get folks, and we all kind of know each other because of the community, but there's a lot of folks that really aren't involved in the community that send me emails of just, tons and tons and tons of metal they're taking. I mean, that's like one of the side effects. Like, I really didn't think of maybe when I started the business, but it's like the fulfillment I have of knowing that how many folks are just cleaning these. I mean, it is great. It is crazy.
Yeah, I got a whole yard full of crap too.
I mean, it is one of the weird, I didn't really think of it at first, when I first started, but just seeing the pictures, look what we took to the scrap today. Look at what we pulled out of the waterways.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I got a couple
Nice
different
job.
Heck yeah, I got a couple different scrap guys. One lives down the street, and if I just got some I want to put out, he'll stop by and pick it up. But the good news is that whatever he makes, he splits with me. So
that's cool. Magnet fishing, the
I
hobby.
scrap all mine, but I got to pull my minivan seats out and put it all in my minivan because I don't have a truck. so
I put it all back in my Bravada.
I put it in my cruise, in the trunk of my cruise.
Hell yeah.
I pile everything in the back of that old Chevy HHR that I got.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cleaning them waterways. Cheers,
yeah,
guys. Cheers.
That's just it, man. Just keep on doing it. Whenever you get time, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sneak out once or twice a month. Probably when it gets hot after work is probably the best time to go down to the river, honestly.
Not afraid to get a little wet.
I don't mind getting wet.
You get wet throwing that rope all day long. You just overspray the wetness. You get wet.
Get a little
Wet,
moist.
dirty,
Yes.
stinky.
But anyway,
Brad and I aren't afraid of gators either.
I don't know if I could
Been in the water
down
for-
there
been
where you
a couple
swamp,
times.
man. I'm scared of those dinosaurs all up in that water. I'd be shitting myself. I don't know.
The gators
I
swim
don't
away
fuck with
from you.
dinosaurs, bro.
It's
You
the
know?
damn snapping turtles that hit
I
you.
don't know.
Yes.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I
I'm
seen
with you.
Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3. I don't know.
I have
Gators
chickens
are like big
really
dogs,
pretty
man. They
active,
swim
so.
away. But when you get in there with a good snapping turtle, it'll take your toe off.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Yeah,
I had
the
a
Ohio
snapper
River is
bite
bad.
my double side.
We got to sell on magnets. I'm missing them fingers. I don't know.
Yeah, the river, our river is kind of scary about how much trash is in it. To be honest, it's pretty highly polluted. I think it ranks really high up there in the United States.
Can't be any worse than the Flint River.
I can't believe all the stuff that's pulled out of that river. I tell you what, because we got a heavy presence, Team Kratos in that area, and it's amazing. I mean, just the stuff that comes out of there. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, everybody that's been in here today, it's been absolutely awesome. I ran later than what I wanted to normally run. Ben, thank you very much. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to reserve the right to hit you up and do this again later in the year sometime, because I have much more that I kind of thought about getting to that I'll save for another time. But it's been an absolute blast meeting you. I want to thank you for hooking me up and
My
helping me
pleasure.
out. And we'll be a continued supporter of Kratos Magnetics in here for sure. Every one of you other guys, Swampy, thank you for Mondays. I appreciate your input and your contribution. It's been excellent with you guys in there all night long. So that's a big thanks to you. And Cal, thank you for coming in here every week. I appreciate you, my friend. Definitely one of these days I've got to get you in here for a full hour for sure. And Joe and Fat Magna Guy, I never caught your first name, so I apologize.
Brad
And
Yeah.
Joe at the bottom here. Hey, you guys are always around, and thank you so much for coming up here today. This was to say thank you to Ben. This is the way I envisioned. At the end of the day, everybody saying thanks.
Honestly, man, it's a thank you from me.
Thank you.
The secret to the sauce is you guys.
Yeah,
You
sir.
guys are the
Team
secret
Kratos.
to the sauce. So I'm happy just to be hanging out with you cool motherfuckers.
All right, brother. Well, I do appreciate that. You all are all welcome in here at any point in time to promote or anything that you got. I look forward to seeing all your content this year. Please have a safe new year. Make sure you get into next year nice and safe. Don't do anything stupid. Get out drinking and driving. Find somebody to drive you. Ben, you're an absolute stud, man. Thank you for showing up today and helping out.
My pleasure, man. My pleasure.
Just remember, guys, when you're drinking that beer, pat that belly.
Yes.
All right,
See y'all
everybody.
later.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Good night.
Happy New Year.
Kratos, baby. Let's do it.